Hey, it's Julian, and today I'm out here at Erawan Falls National Park. So if you're interested in checking out the waterfall, make sure to stick around until the end of this video because I'm going to take you all the way to the top of this waterfall. Just a few things to keep in mind here. So no sleeping at this national park, no bringing of alcohol, and no bringing of dogs here too. So if you're interested in bringing your pet here, you're not able to do that. Just something to keep in mind. As we begin our journey, we can see that there's a nice pathway all the way to the top of the waterfall. And on both sides, there's a bunch of trees and foliage that we can see on our way there. And we also just saw a pig running around. We weren't able to catch that on film, but if we're able to get a hold of that pig, we'll make sure to try to take a video of that too. So as we keep moving up here, we can see that they have a nice pathway for us. And it looks like there used to be a bench over here, but over time, it looks like it's weathered away due to the weather. It probably got eaten by termites too. Okay, so we made it to the very first level here. As you can see, it's very pretty. This is one of the smaller waterfalls at this location. It's a little dark out right now. There's a lot of shade. But I remember I came up here about 2 years ago and it was a lot brighter in this area. But you can go into the water, you can play with the waterfall. As you can see here, it's quite a small waterfall, but this is only the first level that we reached so far. So we're gonna see a lot more nicer ones than this. Very nice. And let's go up here and check this out too. Here's another little one right here. Pretty cool. Got some places over here that you could have a little picnic or something. And as you can see, we got here. If you're feeling a little adventurous, you could try to walk over the tree trunk there. I'm gonna see if I can do that right now. So let's see if I can do it or not. Oh, อยู่นี่ไว้ก่อนผมจะลองเดิน And this is my view from the tree trunk, looking back at O over there. And if you're not feeling adventurous to cross the tree trunk, At least you can see it from my point of view here. It's very nice. You got some little fish in there too. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little dark, but really nice. And like I said, this is only the first stage. We got a lot more stages to go, and it's kind of nice. There's not very many people today, which is nice. Last time I came, there was a lot more people. Okay, now let's try to go back to the other side of this. Let's see if I can do this. You can see that's what it looks like there. Okay, and we made it. This is still on the first level. As you can see, we're getting into larger and larger waterfalls. So that waterfall over there is much larger than the one that was just a few feet downstairs. And we do got some people playing in the waterfall. Very nice. There's another log that we could try to conquer if we wanted to, but I'm not going to risk my luck any more than I have to. I got a cute dog friend here. And if you do have to go to the bathroom, I suggest you use this bathroom right here, because if I remember correctly, I don't think there's any bathrooms coming up. So this bathroom is on the very first level, and I definitely suggest you using this bathroom before you go to the top, because it's a long way back. And the bathroom is located right next to this giant Erawan waterfall sign. As you can see, it's over there. And now we resume our journey by walking up these stairs. Okay, and this is the beginning of level 2. So as we can see, we have now reached level 2 out of the total levels of 7. Do not litter, fine 1,000 baht, and do not smoke in this area either. Yeah, so as we could see, this is level 2, and there's a lot of people on this level. I'm not gonna lie, if you're planning to make this journey to Erawan Falls and go all the way to the top on level 7, you're gonna have to be somewhat physically fit, because we've only gone 2 levels. This is the 3rd level now, and I'm sweating and I'm actually kind of tired. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of vertical climbs, there's a lot of stairs that you have to go over, and as you can see, we have this bridge here that you gotta cross. So just be aware of that if you want to make this journey, make sure that you're physically able to do it before you make the journey. If you're not able to go long distances, at least you can go to the first level, because you don't have to do too much walking. But just keep that in mind. If you're planning to go to the very, very top, it's going to be a tough journey for you. Just keep that in mind. So this is on our way to level 3. And there are some fish down there, as you can see. And this is where it starts to get interesting. The waterfalls are starting to get bigger and bigger and prettier and prettier. You're gonna have to come and see it for yourself, because looking at it on a video camera is not nearly the same as looking at it in person. A lot of people from around the world coming here right now. But one thing I did notice is not very many Thai people right now. Now this is pretty brutal. We gotta go up these flight of stairs. I'm guessing this is about possibly 5 stories of stairs and about at least 100 stairs that you gotta climb. Yeah, and looking down is actually pretty horrifying. I mean, if you're scared of heights, this is probably not the best view for you. If you are scared of heights, definitely don't look down there, because it might not look like it on film, but it's a steep drop. And on our way up to the next level, there's actually a really nice area that you can chill out for a little bit and relax. As you can see, you got a table over there that you can look at. If you're tired, go sit over here, take a little break, put your stuff here, chill out, have a sip of water. But trust me, it's gonna all be worth it when we get to the very top. So just make sure to stick around until the end of this video. And check this out. We just met a friend here. And this is a pretty interesting thing that is pretty much only in Thailand for what I know of. And some people, they come out here and they offer new clothes to the ghosts out here. So it's kind of a way of bringing peace and bringing a blessing to the area. You know, you bring some clothes and you offer it to the ghosts that may be residing in this area. So as you can see, our friend is following us here. I think he wants to maybe go in the water. I'm not exactly sure, but he looks, he kind of reminds me of a dinosaur. Pretty cool stuff. This is the 4th level here at Erawan Falls. A lot of people. Pretty nice, but not nearly as nice as some of the higher levels. Lots of fun here. Everyone's having a good time. Okay, so we're almost to the 5th level, and it is brutal, this walk. Actually, come check this out. Looks like there's a hidden path over here. This is actually pretty cool. You gotta be careful coming down here because it's quite steep. But I didn't even notice this the first time we walked past it. Yeah, look at that. This is a hidden gem. This is a hidden gem in Erawan Falls. If you go that way, looks like there's a little creek over there. And if you look over this way, look at how pretty that is. Barely any people here. Barely any people. And I think I hardly see any fish too. So it might be a good idea for us to head back to the trail. And then we're going to go to the very top. And you're not going to regret watching this entire video because you're going to love seeing the very top level. I suggest anyone, if they're feeling stressed they should definitely look into coming out to Erawan Falls. Coming out here is almost like a reset button to your biological brain. You gotta be careful when you're crossing these bridges, because you could definitely tell in certain parts they might have some kind of maybe damage, termite damage or something. That's nice. But yeah, definitely be careful when you're crossing these bridges, because not every single board is gonna be equally as strong. Kind of weird sound out here. It kind of sounds almost like a chainsaw or something like that. So let me know in the comments below if you know what this sound is, if it's some kind of bug. My best guess it's probably some kind of cicada. Nice hidden gem. This is on the way to level 5. So let's check this out. Very similar looking to the waterfall on level 1. The only big difference between this waterfall and the level 1 waterfall is there's basically nobody here. I'm gonna touch the water because I want to know if it's cold or warm. I don't think it's gonna be hot. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cold. The water feels real nice. There's a bunch of little fish over here. I would say the water temperature is very similar to if you had the cold setting on your shower. So the water here is about the same temperature as the cold setting on your shower that you would use at home. It's starting to get a little dark out, so we got to pick up the pace a little bit in order to get to the very top stage. We were originally planning to take the train out to Kanchanaburi today, but we didn't realize that there was only one train today, and that was in the morning. So that kind of threw off our plans a little bit. So I actually ended up taking a grab taxi from Bangkok to Erawan Falls directly. And I would say if you do have the budget for it, it's actually a pretty good way to get here really quickly. Because if you take the train, you're still gonna have to take a motorcycle taxi to get to your end location, which is Erawan Falls. If you take a grab, it's probably gonna cost about 1,500 baht. But if you take the train, it's probably only gonna cost like maybe 200 baht or 100 baht per person, something like that. So just keep that in mind. If you're making a trip to Bangkok and you want to stop by and check out Erawan Falls, I definitely suggest you trying one of those two options. You either take a grab taxi or you take the train, and then you also take a grab. And then, yeah, it's always nice seeing people from all around the world come together, especially in turbulent times like we have right now. So it's nice to see things like that. So we're about to get to level 5. It's a pretty brutal trip, like I said, but we're almost there. So if you made it this far in the video, give yourself a like, because you're a true survivor and you're not going to be disappointed when we get to the top. Also, something to keep in mind if you do plan to come out here is once you go higher and higher in the levels, the path starts to get harder and harder. So before there was a clear path to the top, but now you're starting to have to walk through rock terrain and some rivers and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. If you're not very good at rock climbing, this might not be the best option to go to the higher levels. Okay, so this is the 5th level. I'm not going to spend too much time here because we have to keep moving before it gets dark. I know by the pictures it doesn't look that dark, but in reality the sun is starting to set. And one thing that I think is pretty interesting is as we keep going higher and higher in the levels, the people start to get less and less, and I think that's because not everyone's able to make it all the way to the top. Hey, so unfortunately today we're not going to be able to go to the very top because there were some officers there that said that we can't go to the 6th and 7th level because it's about to get too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come tomorrow and we're going to make it to the top level. So make sure to stay tuned. Okay, so like I promised, we're back here at Erawan Falls. This is currently the 5th level where we had to head back yesterday. But make sure to stick around until the end of the video because we only got about 300 meters more to get to the level 6 and then only a few hundred meters more to get to this level 7. So make sure to stick around because we're almost to the top. This is still level 5 on our way up to level 6. Okay, so we made it here to the 6th level. As you can see, it's a pretty small waterfall, but it's very, very pretty. We got one more level to go. You can swim in this level, but as you can see, it's not very deep, so it's more like kind of like a jacuzzi instead of an actual pool where you can swim. But it's actually very nice. You have the little waterfall here, and then you also got a little waterfall pond up here. So if we walk up these stairs here, oh, it's a tough walk up here. So as you can see down there is pretty nice. And if you want, you could even chill here in this little pond right here. So it looks like there's more to level 6 than what I thought. I thought it ended right here, but it looks like if we walk across this pond, it actually goes to another waterfall. So I'm gonna try to get across this pond without getting too wet. I don't know if it's better for me to try to hop this to that side or if I should just walk across this pond like a normal person. So I'm gonna see. Don't try this at home because I think this is quite dangerous. Because I don't know if this is rock or what. Okay, I decided that I'm just gonna walk in the water and not worry about it. So I'm not gonna try to make that jump because that jump, if I fall down, is pretty steep. I'd probably die. So I'm just gonna end up walking with my shoes in the water. I'll dry that out another time. It's super hot today anyway, so I don't think it will be a problem. My shoes should dry fairly easily. That's something to keep in mind too. Maybe it would be good for you to bring some sandals because you're probably going to get wet while you're out here. Okay, so here we are at level 6. Okay, now this is worth it. I was a little disappointed at first. I thought that lower waterfall was level 6, but this is a lot nicer. This isn't even the top yet. This is only level 6. I'm gonna have O take a video of me going to that side so you can get an idea of how big it is. I'm about 5'10", so you can kind of get an idea of how big the waterfall is compared to my height. Hey, so this is level 6. This is the bird's eye view, I guess you could say. Something about this, you have to be very careful because the rocks are ridiculously slippy. I mean, it's crazy how slippery the rocks are. Especially in this area right here. When the water meets the next level, it's very slippery. So if you're gonna come here, you gotta make sure you stay low and move very, very slowly. And make sure if you lose balance on the side that will make you not fall further down the slope. So that would just be what I would think, is if you're gonna fall, at least fall to the side that you're not gonna take a big drop down. But if you can make it here, it's really nice. Like I said earlier, I was a little disappointed with the first level 6 because I thought that was the only waterfall on this level. But now actually coming here and seeing this, it's worth coming to if you can make it. So we got one more level to go to. That's level 7. I'm gonna chill here a little bit and play with the water, but we'll be making it on our way to level 7 very soon. Okay, we're getting close to the top. Level 7, just up those stairs. So as promised, we finally made it all the way to the 7th level. And when you make it to this level, you can see that you have a "You Are the Conqueror" sign here. And let's take a look of how it looks like. Pretty nice, as you can see. The waterfall starts from about maybe 100 feet up, then goes down. It looks like, for whatever reason, this year there's not a lot of water, because I remember in some past years there used to be water coming all the way from the top, but this year it looks like there's not as much water as there has been in the past. If you come here, you can see the water goes down. As you can see here, it goes down all the way down there. As you come on over here, you can see that the water has a really crystal clear look to it. And look at the fish. See all the fish in the water? And then you got a tiny little area too over there that you can go to if you want. So either way, thank you so much for watching this entire video. I know it was a pretty long journey to make it all the way from the 1st level to the 7th level. If for whatever reason you're not able to make it to the 7th level due to physical reasons or anything like that, I'm really happy that I could share this with you. So either way, if you haven't already, please give the video a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave any questions in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
ตรน่าเล่นอยากพักที่นี่กางเต็นท์นอนเหมือนไม่มีจริงเลยอ่ะเธอเห็นว่าเหมือนเป็นแบบเด็กอ่ะร้อนกายโยน
โยนเลยโยนเลยโยนต้องโยนไอ้ตัวนี้ต้อง
เธอโยนดิกลัว
ต้องโยนไปไกลๆหักแล้วโยนเลย
กินทั้งเปลือกเลยเหรอ
ใช่
เฮ้ย
รวมเลยเอาที่เองมาวะ
หมดแล้วเธอจ่าย20ออกไปทางไหนอ่ะ ว้าว